Welcome back to another Vintage CUBE draft. This is another 64-player single LM draft. First pack here looks pretty good. Got a lot of juice. But there's only one correct pick, and that is Mox Sapphire. We've got Mana Leak in blue, Grief, Demonic Tutor in black, both really good. And then Lilia is one of the best red cards. Got Flooded Strand, really good fetch. Pretty stacked pack. But yeah, take it easy, Mox Sapphire. And could just follow it up with a Chrome Mox. Start snagging artifacts. I like Metamorph. Fiery Confluence is strong. Path to Exile. I think I might take Chrome Mox here. I think it's between Chrome Mox and Metamorph. Part of me wants to take Confluence, but I think I would take Metamorph over Confluence. I'm going to take the Chrome Mox. Alright, now we got Fast Bond, Talisman, Outcome. We can probably wheel the Outcome, hopefully. If we take these two Moxes. I think I take Fast Bond here. Might try to go some kind of Storm variant. We get draw 7s and stuff. Fast Bond's really good. There's obviously a Reanimate too. Super strong card. But I'm going to grab the Fast Bond. Okay, I like Deeproot Wayfinder. But I think I'm on, like, Consider. Seed Shark's pretty good too. Plateau, yeah, I think I like Consider. It would be great if we could wheel the Seed Shark, but I'm not sure that's going to happen. Okay, well, there's a Courser of Crewfix for the Fast Bond. But there's also a Trinket Mage for our Mox. And an Echo as the draw 7 for Fast Bond. There's also Mentor, which is really good with Moxes and stuff like Consider. And then there's a Misty Rainforest. So, kind of have to decide which direction we're going here. I think I'm leaning towards the draw 7. I could see Trinket Mage being the correct play. Or correct pick, I mean. But I'm going to take this Echo. There is a chance, I mean, if nobody else opened, like, low-cost artifacts like this, they might not want the Trinket Mage. We could possibly wheel it. I'm going to take the Echo. Now we get Kinnan, Baral, Badlands, Relic, and Relic. There's also Enlightened Tutor if we end up getting the Aetherflux Reservoir. Looting, Baral. Huh. We don't have red-black yet. I mean, Badlands is nice to kind of spec on because you kind of end up playing red or black sometimes in these decks. I mean, Relic is a fairly safe pick. I think we would play Relic. But Baral seems good too. I'm going to take the Relic. I've got Urza. I think it's just Polluted Delta though. If I already had like Mightstone, Weakstone, I might take Urza, but I think it's just Delta. There's also Yogwill. If we had Black Lotus instead of Moxes, I'd consider Yogwill. But I think Delta will serve us better. Okay, there's a Zuran Orb. There's also Tendrils. We want to go traditional Storm. I don't love Tendrils. I'm gonna take Zuran Orb. We have Fast Bond. If we get a Crucible or Ramen up, it's really good. I'm not a big fan of Tendrils anymore. I think Aetherflux and Brain Freeze are just better Storm options. Hopefully we can get those. I think I'm good taking a bobble here instead of tower. Obviously, Demonic Tutor and Grief both got taken. Not a big deal. Could take Raffine's Tower. I mean, it's good with Delta for sure, but Bobble, just another 0 mana artifact, really good with Storm. Alright, we wield the Metamorph, that's great. Love to see that. Also, Knight's Whisper. There's a Godless Shrine, makes Delta white land. But I like Metamorph enough to take it. Alright, we got something going here. We just need the right other pieces. Don't really care about these other 4 cards. I think I just snag Golos if we want it. If we get a Strip Mine. Could be something with Crucible, Fastbond. Like, this deck could easily sort of transition into the lands deck, too. I know we passed a Courser or Crewfix, but I think we just take Wayfinder here. Could take Urza too, but I think Wayfinder's a better speculative pick. Mana Flare, nah. Take the weapon. Okay, we wield the Courser. We also wield Trinket Mage, though. It's kind of tough. I think Trinket Mage is too good now. We got 4 targets for it. Sorry, Courser. Alright, now we can take Tutor. I don't think we're playing Ritual. Alright, pack number 2. We open an Urza, which I think is going to be the pick. I haven't looked at the rest of the pack, but... yeah, we've got Mystical Tutor, which I'm not going to take over Urza. We've got Library, which we could take. It's definitely strong. And we have draw 7s, you can kind of reset after you dumped your hand and draw some extra cards. I think it's got to be Urza, though. We have so many early artifacts. Spara's Headquarters is pretty good, too. Windswept Heath. I'd like to wheel one of those. Yeah, just gonna snag the Urza. Palace Jailer, Mana Crypt. Emery. I mean, another 0 mana artifact. I'll take it. Passing. Yeah, passing like Emery, Palace Jailer, I think. Be the other considerations. Alright, what do we got here? Urza's Saga, Mana Drain. Huh. I mean, Urza's Saga is just crazy good in this deck. But Mana Drain just is a beast too. Damn, I haven't played with Mana Drain in a long time either. I think it's gotta be Saga. Like, this is just... it's just too good of a Saga deck, right? We have 5 0 mana artifacts we can get with it. Just so many options. I hate passing Drain, though. Drain is so good. Like, there's so many times where you just cast it and you win the game the next turn. But Saga kind of has the same feel where, like, sometimes you play Saga on turn 2 and make a couple of tokens and get your thing, and then you win. Alright, we don't have very many targets for it right now. But I'm thinking Snapcaster might be decent. There's also Exploration, sort of mini fast bond. Could wield that though, and we wield the Courser. Also a green-blue land. A Magma Opus. I think I'd take Snapcaster. Has more potential to be good. I'm sure we'll pick up spells and stuff. Just passing on Waterlogged Grove is the only real thing we're missing out on, I think. Alright, there's Ponder. That works. Boseiju, Karn would be good. Opposition, we could try to make work. I think we're much more of a Ponder deck, though. Yeah. Snag that. Pestermite. Lion's Eye. It's probably just Lion's Eye. We have the Echo. Talisman might be decent, but... yeah, I think it's a pretty easy Lion's Eye. add to the list of 0 mana artifacts. It's really a shame that we didn't wheel that paradoxical outcome. I don't know who's taking paradoxical outcome when we have all the 0 mana artifacts in the whole cube. Factor Fiction Rona? I think I actually like Uro. Ending Titania. I think I just take Titania. Ren and 6 would be cool too. Yeah, I think I take Titania, and then we might have sort of a lands sub-theme thing going on with Zern Orb. Hopefully we find Crucible or Ramen Up. Green's been pretty open, so if Ramen Up gets opened, I think we'll get it, but Borrower's also good. Take the... Okay. I mean, Ugin is tempting because we do have some ramp, like with Urza and whatever. But I think it's just Spara's headquarters. We might want to play this Enlightened Tutor if we get Aetherflux Reservoir. Or some such. There's also Endurance if we just want to take like the good card. I think I take the Triumph though. Okay, we got Emery. The odds of us hitting a cheap artifact are pretty high. Plus we can use Mishra's Bauble effectively. Lion's Eye is pretty good with it. I think it's better than Terror Sunder here. Chart a Course. Ephemerate. Yeah, might be charting. Hoping for some more pieces of the puzzle in pack 3 here. Really need that Crucible. Would love to have Strip Mine. I think we're mostly looking for like fetches, Crucible, Ramen Up, Strip Mine, maybe Wasteland. Could take another fast bond type thing, but I think I just take a Waterlogged Grove here. Still works with Titania too. Seiju, yeah. It's relatively free green. Talisman, maybe. It's green-blue. Dang, I never thought like I'd be in blue and pass a mana drain, but Urza Saga's the like almost the one card, except for maybe the Mox and like Black Lotus Time Walk, you know, non-power card that I would have taken over mana drain. It's just like it's just so good in this deck. Like you can recur it with Wayfinder, recur it with Titania, get any 0 mana artifacts you want. And you have a volume of artifacts to make the tokens big, you know. Oh wait, can we? Oh, and we can search it with Enlightened Tutor. Okay. I forgot we could do that. I guess we'll try to look for some incidental white splashes too. We have the headquarters already, but we already passed Flooded Strand. So, oh, and Windswept Teeth. So not too many more fetches to get. I think we passed Misty Rainforest too. We passed all the Bant fetches. There's an Arid Mesa though. It's a white fetch. Let's see what else. Sundering Titan, Scalding Tarn. I guess I'd rather have a blue-red fetch, huh? Still gets Spara's headquarters. Although there's Safekeeper, it's another sort of Zern Orb effect. There's also Reclaimer. Searches up the Saga. That seems pretty good. We take fetch over it though. We've kind of been wheeling the green stuff. I think I maybe take the fetch over it. Try to wheel one of these two. Surely one of them will come back. Okay, now we get a Narset. Gotta take Narset so we can manifest another draw 7. There's also Primeval Titan. Yeah, I like Narset. Whew, there's the Upheaval. There's also a Wheel of Fortune. I don't really want to dip into red at this point. Just for a wheel. Could take Uro, but that'd be dipping into black. I mean, oh, what am I saying? We're just taking Foundry. Duh. We have Urza, we have Trinket Mage. Got Saga. Yeah, easy Foundry. I think Upheaval would be good in this deck, for sure. But can't pass up on Foundry. Alright, what do we got now? Mishra's Workshop. That actually doesn't help us. Most of our artifacts are like 0 or 1 mana. So I think I'm on Volcanic Island. I don't think we're gonna wheel the wheel. But you never know. We could maybe need another red card. We have the Tarn, we have Delta, so having a red duel could be relevant. I don't think I'm going to play any of these other cards. I guess Horizon Canopy is a white source, and it works with Titania or whatever. But I'm just going to take the Volcanic. Okay, there's a Tundra. Untapped white land we can get with our fetches. There's also Delighted Halfling, which is pretty good. Shark Typhoon, Time Warp, like a lot of good cards here. Another draw 7 with Memory Jar. Yeah, like I would absolutely just take this whole pack and be done. But I don't know about that one. It's tough. Crop rotation, maybe. And I wish some of the cards from last pack were in this one. I would take like any of the cards from last pack over any of these. Dang. Okay, so got one more shot at a Crucible or Ramen Up. Got Image or Horror, Regrowth. Yeah, I guess I'll take Horror. Mystic Forge is spicy. I kind of like Brainstorm too, especially with Snapcaster. I think this is a Forge deck though. Alright, we got the Reclaimer and the Safekeeper. Not a big surprise. Solemn wouldn't be bad either. I think I take Reclaimer though. Just have a lot of ways to find Urza Saga now. Alright, so Fast Bond didn't end up being the best. We have 2 draw 7s. Somehow didn't get Crucible or Ramen Up, unfortunately. The Snapcaster is not the greatest Snapcaster, but I think it's still good enough. I could just take Mindslaver. We have the potential to add a lot of mana. I don't think we have a way to get it, like, recur it, though. Probably want it more than Scavenging Ooze. We wield the Upheaval. Ooh, that's actually big. There's a Savannah, too. I mean, if we want more white, but we can't fetch for Savannah. Upheaval, yeah, I mean, it'll definitely make it in. Green-white land. Or red-white talisman, I think it's just land. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this was the stacked pack. I mean, Typhoon is good, but I think I just take Otawara. We got plenty of playables. And these lands are especially good in this deck where we can use them as their channel ability and then get them back with Titania for mana or, whatever else. Escape, I mean, we do have a red source. Probably want it more than Turnabout. As many artifacts as we have, it feels like Enlightened Tutor is good enough, but I'm not sure if it actually is. Because we only have the one white land, we have 2 fetches for it. I guess we have Canopy. But we have Relic to do it. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably worth it. I feel like Wayfinder's probably a cut. So crop rotation finds Saga, finds like fixing. But it also triggers Titania for whatever that's worth. The only thing is I'm not sure if it's worth enough. Could also just be Relic, but I like the Relic here for fixing for white. And also just, ramp it into Upheaval. Like Escape to the Wilds is actually a potential playable. Yeah, I don't know what to cut. Is it just Reclaimer? Seems good though. I mean, maybe it's just Golos. It could also be Uro, but I just feel like we're going to fill the graveyard enough that he's going to be good. Like, we can potentially get Uro out on, like, turn 2 or 3 sometimes, depending on our draw. I mean, like, an escaped Uro, not a just playing it for 3. Might be Snapcaster. It's nice with the little cantrips and with Enlightened Tutor. Try to course, but doesn't really work with much else. I guess Upheaval, technically. Yeah, maybe it's just the Snappy. And then we go 16 lands. I think that's good. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna rock this, see what happens. All right, round 1 coming at you. We got a hand. We're on the draw. I think we mulligan this. I mean, we just have the potential for such a more quick start. I mean, Forge could potentially do some work, but maybe I'm too picky by shipping this. I guess we have Chart of Course. Probably bin Golos. Trinket Mage for Mox or Mana Crypt or something. Of course, we're against red. The Waterlogged Grove as our second land. It's not really what I wanted to draw, but it's okay. Maybe I should have shipped it, but it's got stuff. I don't know. They play Rafine's Tower, okay. Interesting. Okay, Island, not bad. Yeah, we might we might die to that. All right, we got Waterlogged Grove into Trinket Mage. Exile Thief of Sanity. So they're just on 5-color crap, basically. 5-color creatures. That's an Urza Saga. Hmm. So if I play that now, we're going to lose it probably before we can play Upheaval. But I think that's okay. go get a sapphire and then consider, I think. Probably can't get crypt against that board. Yeah, Foundry doesn't do much right now. Let me go ahead and consider now in case I draw another thing. Island. I mean, it's better than Grove. I think we still bin it. Memory jar. Okay. Go ahead. Good Enlightened Tutor for a mana crypt, but then we have to play our land and then upheaval. I guess that's not so bad. Yeah, maybe I do that. He said you got some good artifacts, LOL. Sure enough. I don't. Do I want to cycle that? Kinda. Just gonna play Lion's Eye so we don't have to discard. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I don't want to take 3 damage here. Not that one. Urza. Alright, Crypt, don't do me dirty. Yay. Look at that, an artifact. Okay, go ahead. My goal is to not die to like a flyer and my own mana crypt. I could have activated Forge to try to find another artifact. I think we just rock with this. Vindicate on Saga. Okay. Seems like killing Urza would have been better. But I don't know. Maybe not. I guess Saga represents another construct token. Plus another 0 or 1 mana artifact. Yeah, no, I guess it was correct to kill Saga. Ooh. I could just play Jar while they're tapped out. Yeah, let's do that. Fast bond on top. Damn. Okay, Foundry. It's pretty good. Do I have to tap that to do it? No. What Aurora costs 3. Mm, green. I could cast Uro. It's technically casting it, right? Yeah. Discard that green. Okay. So then this for green. Could play the fast bond. I don't know if I even really want to do that though. I think I'd rather just make a token. Use 1 green, 1 blue. There's an echo. Alright, bye-bye fast bond. Get the lands back. Alright, go ahead. So they have a flyer now. They ditched Leovold. Yeah, they're just like 5-color random good stuff. Also, going back to when they vindicated the saga, I think they definitely should have vindicated Urza. But either way, they were kind of screwed because like Saga makes another token and gets another artifact. Urza produces 1,000,000 mana, so it's tough. Cool, got game one. Yeah, hard to really tell what to sideboard here. They have access to 5 colors. They have all sorts of stuff going on, so I'm not sure. We'd see a Leovold, so draw sevens are a little iffy, but still definitely worth playing them. Got tons of 0-mana artifacts. We got fast bond, so still good. Could play Wayfinder. It's just an early 2/3 body. Doesn't block Lelia. I think we're good. Alright, I think this is a mulligan. That's significantly better. Um, Probably just bottom like Delta. So we can go headquarters, Mox, Foundry. This Waterlogged Grove loves to be in my hand. Don't abrade me, please. Do I want a tutor for anything? Hmm. Could just go get Forge. But we don't have 4 mana yet. Also, I probably should have just played the Grove last turn, played Reclaimer. I kind of got locked into my initial plan. Even though I commented on drawing the Grove, I didn't think about that, oh, this just gives me green. We don't need the tutor right away. So, took a damage for no reason. Still don't think I really want to play tutor. That's pretty good. They're taking the Mox and not the Foundry. Okay. Got some big 4 or 5 drop they're gonna kill me with. So I can't kick this. I can't copy it and kick it because you have to do it as you cast it. Okay. Okay. Ready. Okay, they pay 2 life. What does that mean? What does that mean? They got something to get rid of my saga when I go get it. Get like a Terra Sender. I ain't scared. Yeah, it looks like a Terra Sender. That's a bummer. Yep. That's a bummer. It wouldn't be nearly as bad if it didn't exile it. Okay. Hmm. I don't think I'm getting anything with Tutor. Okay. Thank you. I guess they were trying to channel her, but probably should have done that pre-combat then. I don't know. Are you kidding me? I mean, that's got to be a bug, right? Like, is this a cruel joke? It sucks. Yep. Oops. Forgot it's non-artifact. Metamorph is an artifact. Stupid. GG. Yeah, they just run in the hate. Drew the hate. Um, Not much I can do about Terra Sunder. I think my sideboard plan is to just go first. Oh, there we go. It worked. Looks good. Golos really likes being in my opener. I don't think I can keep those. Hmm. Yeah, we just go Saga. If they have the Terra Sunder, they have the Terra Sunder. Mm, I guess I might as well play it in case they have a haster. It's not like I'm trying to storm or anything. Got Lilia again. There's this the Skydiver. Oh, Vindicate, sure. Hmm. Next turn we can play Uro if we want with Lion's Eye Diamond. Ditch our other cards. Dak Faden, huh? It's pretty good. But their thing's going to be smaller than ours for now. They could take Chrome Mox. Yeah, sure. So no Uro unless we draw land. Well, we have to discard the land in order to play Uro, so no Uro. I guess if we draw like land we can go Emery and play the land. That'll mill enough to still play Uro. These draws are not the best. Okay, we mill a bunch of stuff. Titania, Fast Bond. Gotta kill Dak. Okay. So that prevents us from drawing with Uro, but still a 6/6 that gains me life. A Braid on Emery, okay. So that stops Uro for now. Okay, suddenly it's back. No blocks, eh? Alright, I have a 6/6. Okay. So they could have Palace Jailer. Skyclave. Skillful Strix, okay. That's also annoying. All right. Never said something. Charlie course with Leopold on the battlefield. Yeah. I think I'm kind of forced into this. They probably just like chump, because if they do this, they can't knock Narset down unless they just animate Colonnade, or if they get rid of Uro, of course. All right, go ahead. I feel pretty dead here. Our Mystic Forge is already gone. Titania's gone. Upheaval's gone. Feeling pretty dead. Yep, they're just gonna kill Narset. I can surveil. So just do it on their turn. Nope. Hmm. So they can just make me discard Horizon Canopy if they want. They can steal Crypt. Stealing Crypt is pretty risky though, it's 6 life. Let's see what they do. Yeah, they're just gonna make me discard. Fair enough. Yeah, it's a good combo, Dak and Leovold or Dak and Narset. Roberto. Just the Channeler, okay? Playing very conservatively. Doesn't really work with Leovold. Let's see what they do. Yeah, I'll just attack you. I'm gonna at least cast the memory jar. Jumperino. Cappuccino. You gonna daze that? Alright. I mean, sure, it's useless with Leovold there, but I guess they're gonna take their chance to daze now. Get a surveil in. They also kept it on top, so it must be good. Probably Lelia. Yep. He knows. He knows the cards. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. They don't have a land drop, so they're going to have to chump with Leovold now. But after we've already binned our draw 7, or we lost our draw 7. Because they don't have Colonnade mana. See if the Mana Crypt is kind to me. Wait, do they have something to... Oh, they have Reclamation. I'm a dummy. They have Reclamation, duh. Yeah, they're totally fine. So they get Strix and probably Recruiter or Image. I guess they get Image. Just copy Strix again. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy good. Yeah, I don't think I have anything. I mean, even Urza doesn't do much. Yeah. If I had Upheaval, I'd say there was a chance. All right, that was disappointing. I would have liked to have played more matches with that deck. I didn't think it was like insanely good necessarily, but it was cool. Like it had a ton of 0 mana artifacts. Uh, just didn't quite come together. That opponent had just a toolbox of random shit to deal with my artifacts and win conditions and whatever else. Our draws also weren't the best, but um, I think it was mostly due to just to playing against a 5-color sort of mid-range deck that had answers to our stuff. So it happens. That's Vintage Cube. But yeah, that'll do it for this draft. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.